So, guys and girls, it is an early finish for me today. I've just done my last auction, a commercial property in Burwood, which got to $3,150,000 and did not sell. It was also a property that you had to pay GST on top of it, so it means it doesn't have a tenant in there as a going concern, and you've got to pay. It's very important. I've actually gone to court over that. I've gone over to court over that many years ago when the buyer claimed that they didn't know that they had to pay the GST on top of it, and it was a $4 million property, and that meant it should have sold for 4.4. And believe it or not, I think I had to go testify in court. I think the buyer won because the vendor had a very sloppy contract, and even though I did mention it at the start, in the end I think what they did is they went off the contract. Anyway, that's beside the point. Guys and girls, today, early finish because I'm heading to ARIC this evening at 6:30 for the big conference. I can't believe it. There's 4,200 people in a marketplace where everyone, 4,200 people, they're right, 4,200 people in a marketplace where people are turning around and saying market's not good, people have left the industry, numbers are low. That's an incredible number, and I really look forward to seeing everyone there tomorrow. Just put it here. Thank you so much, sir. I'm just sitting at a restaurant about to have my late lunch. That way I don't have to have dinner tonight. So, yeah, hey Will, hey everyone that's coming on. So today, it's either 2 out of 6 or it might become 3 out of 6 because I was told they're still negotiating on one that's got a 90% probability of happening. So for the record, right now, let's call it 2 out of 6 because that deal hasn't been done. And I have to say to you, just when you think to yourself there's a pattern emerging, it changes direction. There's no question about it, even though I've spoken to other agents and auctioneers today, they've had decent results. But I would not consider it a booming market at all. I consider this a market that has had 11 rate rises, and it should have been smashed. It should have actually dropped 20-30%. I had a mate of mine ring me up today, and he told me his loan repayment is going from $4,200 a month to $8,000 in 2 weeks' time. He is just paranoid what he's going to do. He was on a rate of around 1.8% fixed for a number of years. It's now going up to 7%. And he's sitting there and he does not know how he's going to come up with an extra $4,000 a month. I know certain clients that hold a lot of real estate, they've had loan repayments go from $70,000 a year to $140,000 a year. So today's 2 out of 6. And I have to tell you, there wasn't a result out there that I'd say was a crazy price result. There was a house sold there in Wally Park for around $900,000, needed a lot of work. There was, as I said to you, this commercial property here passed in at $3,150,000. Other sorts of things, a beautiful duplex in Yaguna sold for $1,250,000. So it appears if you got brand new stuff, so these guys that have done duplexes, they're doing well because every buyer I know is paranoid and petrified of doing a reno. There's 2 reasons. The first reason is they hear about all these builders going belly up, so they're not prepared to take the risk. And the second thing is they just know that buildings just got nightmare stories. Inflation's through the roof, materials are through the roof. You get a quote from a builder, says it's going to cost you $150 to renovate, ends up costing you $270. So you're getting a lot of those buyers that would have bought unrenovated are buying totally renovated, and they pay a premium for that. Anyway, team, have a look at what I've got. I've come into a place called Sydney Dumpling King. And man, I'm going to put some chili on here. Anyway, I'd be curious to know, how is your day going, guys? How was your day today? Please put it down in the comments. For those of you that are in my real estate gym and aren't at ARIC, you'll be getting the best of ARIC delivered to you through our platform in the coming days and coming weeks. But apart from that, team, I'm going to let you go. I'm following this market very, very closely at the moment. It is literally, it is a property-to-property scenario, and it is a week-to-week scenario. I have never seen a marketplace where I can't turn around and clearly work out what's going to happen. I wake up some days and you get 10 out of 10, and then you have these days where you do 2 out of 6. Yes, Johnny, it's just a slow day today. Anyway, team, I have got a massive week, 2 days. So I'm on the stage basically the whole 2 days. I've got 6 companies I represent there. I've got the real estate gym expoing there. In addition to that, you know, I've got conferences Tuesday, another 3, Wednesday 2, and then Wednesday night I'm gonna probably stay in Byron. Hey Bulla, hey Richard, probably stay in Byron, come back for work on Saturday, and then I'm planning to go to Bali with my daughter. Guys and girls, signing off.